Drivers, start your engines.
Hello guys and welcome to the LCQ that's going to happen here on this channel. Very big, 15 laps. Here are the drivers: Joshua Sicoli, Anthony Logan, Casey Nananko, Connor Meyer, Patrick Smith, RJ Bishop, Charles Stanford, Angel Navarro, Kev Shear, Keith Batson, Isaiah Burnett, Vince Almariego, Zach Rogers, Elijah Leonard, Dylan Young, Bobo Jones. Three of those drivers are the last ones. They will be representing the NRSL brand in the NR2003 big one. Boy, oh boy, you're going to be in quite for a show. Pace car on down pit road. The final chance for these drivers. Who is going to make it in? And who's going to be sent home packing? Green flag is out. We're underway at Coca-Cola. Right now, Sicoli have a good lead so far. Vince Almariego, though, that's going to change for sure. And right now, Elijah Leonard, Vince Almariego. Remember in that first heat, they got involved in a little bit of a scuffle. They had to go to backup cars. But right now they're 1-2. All of a sudden, here they are. Now remember, the top three is the main keep an eye on. So Leonard and Almariego will make that Leonard, Connor Meyer, and Kev Shear your top three. Now, the funny thing with Kev, he's always been so close trying to finish. I think, what was it, the Heat 2, he finished third. And I think Heat 1, he finished fourth. It was fourth or third. Leonard in that Goldfish Chevrolet. Now, of course, leading laps does not matter except for that last lap. And Patrick Smith, man, he fell back quite a ways. I don't know if he hit the wall. Doesn't look like he has any damage by any means. So for the moment, he looks good. And at least he's back up there with the pack. Everything all good for the time being. Now, whoa! Nananko and RJ Bishop. That was a little bit of a close call. That would have been a very bad wreck right there. And that was some flashbacks there. Batson, Leonard, Shear. Now you want to throw in Anthony Logan instead of Leonard. Kev definitely has a good car. Logan, I'll tell you what, he had a really good car in heat number 2. Just really wasn't able to finish the deal. He led the most laps, but, you know, it's kind of like what I said before. It doesn't matter how many laps you lead. You got to lead that last lap. Casey Nananko having a pretty solid day right there. And then there's the pole sitter for this event, Joshua Sokoli. Now, if you noticed, the pole sitter in both the heats that we had last week was not up in front of the field, and he's still kind of hanging around the rear of the field there. And Dylan Young, the president of the NRSL. Right now, so far, though, we are just about past halfway. Once we cross the line, next time by is... Oh, they're 4 wide, and there goes a crash, and the caution's out. And that will be a yellow. Meyer and Logan. Logan does have a little bit of damage. You can kind of see it on that AOL Chevrolet. A little buckle right there. And coming to the line, right now the top 3 is Charles Sanford barely at the line, edging out Nananko and Bobo Jones. Now Sanford's trying to not cause the... Oh, he just got... Ooh! How did they not wreck right there? Wow! I'm at a loss of words. I really am, folks. I really am at a loss of words. I don't know how they didn't wreck, but somehow they kept it together. I think that was Vince Almeriego that got into the 14, and they kept it together, but holy cow. Just going to make sure, double check to see Charles Sanford. He's not making an indication of coming down pit road. Neither is Almeriego. Neither are the 2 cars that got involved. So we can quickly take a look while we are still on this area here. And we can see what happened to Meyer and Anthony Logan. Now, this was a battle for, it looks like, possibly the 5th position. And they were 4 wide right there. And you can see that 30, yeah, he's in a very bad spot. So you see Bernique and Navarro. Bernique on that very low line, Navarro in that middle. They're going to go up into the 29 of Connor Meyer. And then into the 30 of Logan. Somehow Navarro's going to get away with it right there. And then, I don't know how this really could have been a lot worse. But watch this right here. Now, right there, the 30 gives a little shot to the 29. And somehow Keith Batson's going to dodge a bullet right there as well. And I feel like the only one who will probably get an effect from it is Anthony Logan. Because if you remember what I said, he has a little bit of front end damage. Connor Meyer, he got a little bit of damage as well, but I don't think he probably will be off the pace. So that's what I think is lucky. Take a look at that one more time and see maybe from TV2 we may get a good view from there. Oh no, that's bad. Let's see helicopter here. And just right there, a little bit of contact right there in the 25, and then right into Meyer and Logan, and then they go around. Watch Logan, he actually got the wall a little bit right there, and then pushes into the 29 to actually prevent him from spinning, so... I don't know how Keith Batson managed to keep that car together. He just about got turned right there. But that's what brought out the caution. Now the question is, how many laps to go will we have to get back to green flag racing? It will be a handful of laps, I can tell you that. Actually, it's going to be lap 12 of 15. We'll go back to green flag racing here at Coca-Cola. So you can see as they're on the backstretch. So we shall see what'll happen. Charles Sanford, he'll be restarting as the leader, is the VP of the NRSL. And the top three we already mentioned is Nananko in second and Bobo Jones third. First driver out, Vince Almriego. Then you got RJ Bishop, Isaiah Bernique, Dylan Young, Joshua Sokoli, Elijah Leonard, and Patrick Smith that complete your top 10. And then the rest of the field, Navarro 11th, Keith Batson 12th, Kev Shearer 13th, Zach Rogers 14th, Connor Meyer 15th, and Anthony Logan 16th. Green flag back underway just real quickly. Make sure these two are going to be up to speed. You can see also, too, Connor Meyer's got some right side damage in that GM Goodrich car. Ooh, they're about a couple miles off the pace right there, and that may be the end of the road for both those drivers. Yeah, they're off the pace. That's a tough break right there. And Keith Batson, it looks like he will be A-okay, because look at these, they're going 243. Yeah, they're off the pace a bit. Look at the top three, all three wide there. Nananko, Sokoli, and Elijah Leonard at the line. It will be 3 to go right now. Patrick Smith. Now here comes Angel Navarro. He's been silent all race long, and ooh! They keep it together right there. Now look at Kev Shearer. He's the first one out right now. That's definitely going to change. Here comes Shearer in the 23. Here comes Zach Rogers in the 19, all coming on by. And they're going to bet Smith on the high line, 3 wide for second. Man, Patrick Smith and Joshua Sokoli, they had to check up there. And now look at Isaiah Bernique. He may be in the catbird seat. Same for Bobo Jones. And notice, too, the 14 of Charles Sanford kind of lost the pack a little bit. But, oh, there's a spin right there. It's going to end the race. That's Keith Batson, Nananko, Sokoli. It's the big one here at Coca-Cola. This is a race back for the win. Leonard, Zach Rogers, and Kev Shearer, your top 3. Shearer's got to hold off Angel Navarro, RJ Bishop, and Isaiah Bernique. Oh, but Kev went to the high line. Leonard and Rogers, safe to say they made it. Here's the battle for the final transfer spot. Who's going to get it? Kev Shearer, Angel Navarro, side by side. It's going to be Kev Shearer at the line. And that will end it. Here at Coca-Cola, and Charles Sanford, the VP involved. Joshua Sokoli, Casey Nananko, Keith Batson, Vince Almriego. Oh, man, Patrick Smith destroyed right there. Dylan Young got some damage right there, and see Bobo Jones on front. They made it through, but I don't think it really mattered. This is the last lap right here, and even if these drivers came down pit road now, there's no point. Their stalls are way ahead there of the start-finish line. So I think it is safe to say Elijah Leonard, Zach Rogers, Kev Shearer, they will be the final 3 to transfer their way in and will be representing the NRSL brand next week, I believe. And here they come to the start-finish line. Kev Shearer probably very lucky. He almost lost it right there. But Elijah Leonard, Zach Rogers, Kev Shearer, they are going to transfer in for Team NRSL. There are your 7 drivers that will be representing the NRSL brand. They'll be joining Mitchell Collins, Jonathan Zorlin, Kyle Keith, and the other driver, which I totally failed to remember. Professionalism at its finest, folks. Please do not get old and forget names. I want to die. There's the look at the finishing results you will see right over here. So we just wanted to show that right there before we show the replay of what'll happen. And also, there's a look right there. Now let's go take a look at that wreck that happened to end the race. Tough break for some of those drivers because they were up in the front of the field. Let's see what... Oh, wow. Now, that was perfectly clear what happened. This was just as they hit the line to 2 laps to go. They were 4 wide right there, and this is strange. I've never seen an accident happen off the front straight, off that position, but, well, there are times for a first, and right there, that definitely was it. You see Keith Batson just hung around the left front of Patrick Smith, Dylan Young, nowhere to go in that 21. Casey Nananko also getting involved right there. You see Vince Almariengo's trying to go low and dart low, same with the 12, because they're trying to avoid the 28. Now, people forgot about the 15 right there. Oh, wow, he hit the inside wall right there. That perfectly explains what happened there. And then he goes into the 18, into the 12, and then all of them are going to slide right up the course. And Patrick Smith trying to gun it and avoid. He got around one, just not the last one. He takes a good look to the wall right there. And I have a feeling someone is going to whack the 31 unless he got stuck on the apron. Oh, I think so, because everyone else passed by. I think he got stuck. You see all the drivers are coming down. They're heading into that banking, and that is a very tight banking right there. And oh, yeah, I'm kind of not surprised right there. He actually flipped over. Is that 31? Yeah, that's a very steep banking right there. And 31 just teetering right there and came to rest upside down right there. Tough break for the 31 of Smith. Let's see if we get another look at that accident right there. We'll actually try to look at the 15's view of Casey Nananko, who took a shot to the inside wall right there, and hopefully he is okay, because that was a lick right there. But yeah, you see Batson just kind of drifted up there, just forgot about the 31's corner panel right there in the front, or in the front end rather there. And right there gets involved. There's Young. And then Young just went right down into Nananko. He was still at a pretty fast speed. He misses the pit wall area there, but he's still going just about full throttle. And wow, that was a lick right there at 200 miles an hour. And then you see the 15 there just go right into the 18 of Vince Almariengo, into the 12 of Joshua Sicoli, and they all slide up, going to where Patrick Smith is and others. And you see Charles Sanford, that 14, just ran into the side of the 15, and all 5 of those drivers just go up the course and away. But you see drivers like Connor Meyer and Anthony Logan, remember, they got involved in that first caution there. And they were off the pace, so it really didn't matter a whole lot. And now we're going to look at this battle between Angel Navarro and Kev Shear. Now you're going to see here, as that wreck took place, I think once that Leinert and Rogers, they were not battling, it's safe to say they made it. But watch Navarro here. He almost pulled a rookie move right here. See the bad boy buggy car there. Yeah, you can see, watch. He went to the high line. Navarro went low. That was a good move by the 25. But just the problem with Navarro is he didn't have any draft, not really a whole lot, and the draft went to the high line, so it easily went to Kev Shear's favor. You can see, look, it's all Navarro at this point, but then all that high line on the front straightaway is going to come into factor. You can see the Dodge, even with it sticking out, he just still had an extra edge right there, and Shear ends up being the final transfer spot. He made it in over Angel Navarro, and safe to say, those are the 3 that made it in. I guarantee you they got to be very, very pleased right there. So there's the look at your finishing results one more time there. That was the look between the final spot right there. Congratulations to all the drivers who made it in to represent Team NRSL. Thank you guys for watching. Of course, the others who did their events as well. I appreciate everyone who did their thing and all that stuff. So real quickly here at the look at the schedule of way how it's going. Of course, as the LCQ has been done, July 27th is going to be the big one right here, where the qualifying session will be 10 minutes long, and then the main event will be 50 laps. That'll be over on Nathan Stapleton's channel. I'll put a link in the description down below for those who want to check that out, and also the LCQs on those as well. For the channels at least, that way you'll be able to tune in and see who will transfer their way from those events, and we'll go from there. Until then, thank you guys for watching. You guys have been unbelievable. And by the way, that last driver was Zach Flickinger. I just realized it. Again, don't get old, kids, I swear. Until then, guys, thank you for watching here on the X8675309-858X channel, here where the NRSL where racing is living. Until then, we will see you over at Nathan Stapleton's channel for the finale main event that will take place, the 50-lap main event that will take place at Coca-Cola Super Speedway. Until then, signing off for the final time for the NR2003 Big One. Go Team NRSL. Make me proud.